Hey, you've played Solitaire, right? Why would you ever buy Jewel Match Solitaire 2 if your computer comes with Solitaire? Well, probably because games like Jewel Match Solitaire 2 succeed in the two things that matter when it comes to replacing something you get for free. It's better, and there's more of it. Way more. Oh, and it's engaging enough to have kept me from doing actual work. First off, and most importantly, the core of the game isn't Klondike. There's a bunch of cards on the table, and you're supposed to draw cards until you find a card that's one higher or lower than something on the table, which you can then take away. This way, you can chain cards repeatedly, such as a jack followed by a 10, followed by another jack, followed by another 10, followed by another jack. And even though it's random, it's more of a puzzle game instead of a fill the foundation pile game. Of course, just that by itself is easy and boring, so the developers added in extra features to incentivize going for some cards over others, like locks, size, wax seals, and needing to play the same card twice. And from there they handmade a bunch of levels and hid emeralds to incentivize playing the game repeatedly and full clearing the board as much as possible. Yeah, this would seem like an absolute disaster if you say got extremely poor luck with cards and got a bunch of the same thing on the board at once, but they thought of that too and added in power-ups like getting extra cards to draw from the deck, to being able to remove a specific card, or being able to find cards that you can then activate later. It's essentially a puzzle game with RNG. And focusing on the gems unlocks parts of a castle that are, honestly, they're just there to look pretty. Clearing more of the board unlocks more stars, and getting rid of all the cards gives you 3. If you get enough stars in total, you unlock actual solitaire games, so essentially you just get to play solitaire after playing enough solitaire. Just different versions of solitaire. I genuinely enjoyed playing this, and there is enough content to last me however long I'm going to spend not actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. There's a lot of solitaire here, apparently 20 to 30 hours worth. Plus, if you don't like how the cards look like, you can change the backs and the front. Sadly, because this is meant to be a collector's edition for sites like Big Fish Games, any of the extra content is pushed off to a side menu, as they always do, which includes another 100 or so levels, a few more card backs, a few more extra games. Yeah, I'm not complaining about it being in the game, it's amazing that it's here, I just don't like how they lock it off to special menu land. Although it kind of makes sense why they did that too, because it's essentially the expansion pack menu, so overall this is the stupidest thing that I could be complaining about. What isn't the stupidest thing I could be complaining about is the bloody port of Klondike that they have. Yeah, okay, sure, you can only play with 3s, fair enough. But what this game fails at is actually letting you beat the damn thing. If you put a card in the foundation pile, that's it, it's there forever. Problem is, in the real game, and in the version that comes with Windows, you can pull cards out of the foundation pile in case you accidentally end up breaking yourself, which happened to me here. I literally am unable to beat this specific game because I put in a 7 of diamonds. I need that red 7 so I can pull out this 6 of spades and get whatever's underneath, likely a 2 of hearts, but I've fallen over and I can't get up. On top of that, the hint system, absolutely useless. In some games it just recommends that I move a card, then on the next hint move that same card back. Yeah, great job game, I would have never thought of that. There was actually no solution to this puzzle. Alright. I'm upset, so I'm gonna just talk about the music. The music's alright, just this kind of pleasant tune that you don't really think about ever, which I guess is the most fitting choice, really. There are a couple of standout tracks that sound like they're trying to be more ambitious, but at worst it's inoffensive and at best, not quite memorable. I know this is kind of short, but my final score is better than Solitaire except for the Solitaire. The thing is, I bought a bundle of these games, and I've tried out a couple of them, and the core game is exactly the same, just with different skins and a bit less polish. Although in things like Twilight Solitaire, you get to play Mahjong instead as your bonus game, so if you want to buy a more advanced Solitaire than Solitaire, yeah, don't spend money on Microsoft's version, just buy this instead. It would be nice if they allowed you to merge all of the versions, levels, and art together if you own multiple games, though. Actually, you know, that'd be a really nice thing. Just pick where you want to go from a main menu and get the 1,000 levels or so from all the games with whatever card art you want. That'd probably be, what, 100 hours worth of Solitaire here? Point is, Solitaire is pretty good.